Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing a review and demo of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Gel. So I was super excited to see this product released, and I haven't really seen too many people using it yet on YouTube. Maybe that's just the people I'm following haven't been talking about it, but I was super pumped for this launch and wanted to try it out right away. I've had it for a week or two now, and I've kind of had a chance to play with it and see what I like and don't like about it. So without further ado, let's get into the demo. So the first thing I'm going to do is take this Anastasia 7B brush, and I'm just using this for the spoolie on the end, so any spoolie you have will work. And I just like to brush my brows kind of straight up first, or like brush them into the shape that I want, and I kind of want mine to go up a little bit more, so I'm just going to brush them through first, and then I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Dip Brow Gel, and I have mine in the shade Taupe, which is actually my regular Anastasia color. That's the shade I use in the Brow Wiz and everything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with this, and I have my full face of makeup done. Everything's done except the brows, and normally with like a full face look like this, I prefer to kind of color in with a pencil and then do a clear brow gel. But I'm going to show you how pigmented this is and how well it works for kind of creating like a full brow effect. And I'm just super impressed by this product and how quick it is and just how life-changing. I mean, if I'm going for a super full coverage look like I am tonight, like I'm going out for a birthday dinner later, I probably would fill in the tail here with a pencil just to kind of perfect the shape here where I have kind of some bald patches. But for day-to-day wear, this is what I've been doing kind of with my full face of makeup just to go to work in the morning, because it's just so fast and you don't really even have to spend as much time as I'm spending right now on it. But your brow will look totally filled in and kind of be held in place because this is a gel. So there you go, that's the whole brow done. As you can tell, it looks like really colored in. I think that the size and shape of this brow is perfect. Something smaller like the Glossier Boy Brow or the Benefit Gimme Brow is even more precise, but this just makes it faster, I think. But it is a little risky because if you go in with kind of too much product on the brush, you can kind of create a mess like above or below your brow and have to clean that up. But if you're kind of a little careful and just go a little bit slower, I think it like fills it in really nicely and without like any mess or anything. So I'm just going to do the same thing on the other side, and I'm just kind of brushing straight up at the front of my brow first to kind of fill in this area. And I don't want to spend too much time there though, because you can really kind of start to get a Sharpie brow look if you kind of apply too much there. And then I'm just going to keep brushing through the tail. So I'm pretty happy with this for like an everyday brow fill in. Like I wouldn't need to kind of go over this with any other product. Like I said, I think if I'm going for like a really full coverage look, like night out look, and I really want to kind of sculpt the brow and perfect the shape, then I would definitely go in where I kind of have these bald spots on the tails and on the kind of arches of my brows and fill those in to kind of just perfect the overall shape. But I really love how this fills in, especially the front of my brows, and doesn't make them too harsh. Another tip is you can go back in quickly just with that spoolie and kind of brush it out if things get a little too like heavy and dark on the front of your brows. But I find that's just kind of an extra step that's not really necessary, just if you find you go overboard. So that's it for the brows. Super quick and easy. I think that they're nice and filled in. I would feel confident going out like this. This is just more of like a messy everyday brow. Of course, it's not super sculpted, but I'm super impressed with this because any other product that I've used in the past that's like a tinted brow gel never really like filled them in this much or made my brows look as done. It would kind of tint them, but it never kind of filled in the gaps as much as I find that this Dip Brow Gel does. This is really pigmented. It's really thick. For that reason, I think it can tend to look really unnatural really quickly. So as you can see, like the fronts of my brows are pretty like boldly filled in. And if you kind of layered up this product, you could definitely get like a Sharpie brow vibe going. But I think that just makes it really quick and easy. You just need a little tiny bit and just kind of apply it quickly, and you will have a great filled in brow look. So I can't speak highly enough about this product with a full face of makeup, but I've also been using this on like no makeup days if I'm just applying like mascara and brows and lip gloss kind of vibe. So I'm going to show you tomorrow when I do that, and I'm going to have a no makeup day, or not no makeup day, a no makeup day tomorrow, and I'm going to just apply only this brow product just to kind of show you how it looks on a bare face, because obviously the effect is a little different, and I think it's really nice for like that natural, effortless, I didn't put any makeup on today look. So stay tuned for that. It's the next day and I'm obviously having a no makeup day. It's a Sunday and I'm just relaxing today. Obviously still in my pajamas, haven't even brushed my hair or put any dry shampoo in it, although it's desperately needing dry shampoo. But I just wanted to show you guys like an honest, like no makeup, what this product looks like without like anything else on the face, because I think it's a really nice option for a no makeup day. So I'm going to take my Dip Brow Gel, of course, and I'm just like wiping off some of the excess just because I don't want too much product. I'm just going to do the exact same thing I did yesterday and kind of build up the brow, and it's really, I think, going to create like a nice subtle but still definitely defined brow that I think looks pretty natural but still filled in. So there's one side done and one side not done. As you can see, not like a super dramatic difference, but I just think this one looks so much more defined, and of course I just smudged it all over my face. This one looks so much more defined and just like you put in effort and actually applied makeup, and I think that's what you're looking for when you have a full face of makeup on and you need to do your brows but you don't want to like spend the time drawing them in. This is a nice like quicker option that I think kind of fills them in and gives them that really like done effect, but it also isn't too done that when you're wearing no makeup like me right now that it's like too much or too heavy. I think it can just be really easy to apply too much product. That's why wiping off some of the excess really helps me like not pile it on too thick and get them too dark. And like I said, I definitely wouldn't go darker in this product. I would go with your like true eyebrow color, what you normally use in Anastasia products, and it just works perfectly. And that's both done with the Dip Brow Gel. Obviously I could take a little bit more time and kind of like fill them in a little bit more neatly and like just spend a little bit more time, but for a no makeup day I just want to quickly brush the product through and kind of get that filled in effect. So here's the finished look. I wanted you guys to see this just so that you could get an idea of how this product looks with makeup and without. I also just wanted to say I really do think this product is worth the hype, although I think this product is not getting as much hype as I expected. I think this is definitely a good one to invest in if you want to just like simplify your brow routine. If you already have a brow routine down that you love, I mean obviously this product isn't a necessity, but like I mentioned in this video several times already, if you're looking for a product that's just going to actually beef up your brows and actually fill in and deposit like a lot of color onto your brows with just a gel, I think this is an amazing option. Okay, and now that you've seen me apply the product, I want to talk a little bit about like the product itself and the price and everything. I think this was like $18 or $20, maybe $22. It was pretty affordable. I think there's also a travel size available at Sephora, which I think is only $8 or $10, which I actually wanted. They just didn't have it in store, and I just had a feeling I was going to like this, so I just splurged and got the full size. So just keep that in mind. That's an option. If you want to try it, you can try out the travel size. I also went for the shade Taupe, which is my normal brow shade with Anastasia, which I'm really happy that I did. With a lot of other tinted brow gels, I tend to kind of get a little bit darker, like I'll get a more brunette or dark brown shade just because I find that they never really fill in my brows that much. So having a darker shade, at least kind of I get a little bit of color out of them. And I almost went for, I think it's medium brown or ash brown. There's some other brown one that's like a cool toned brown from Anastasia that I almost got, but I'm so glad I got the taupe instead because this is plenty dark and I think it's the perfect shade for me. If I had gone darker, it would have just been too much because this is super pigmented and it kind of applies a lot of product, and you can very easily get carried away and apply like a little bit too much when you're just kind of going for a simple brow gel look. So I think this is super pigmented and amazing. I would definitely say get your regular brow color. I would also say this is kind of a lot if you apply it on top of a pencil. Like today I didn't apply any pencil on my brows. I just had my bare brows and then brushed this through it even with a full face of makeup, and I think that it's totally fine. You might have to fill in a little gaps. Like I could definitely still fill in some gaps in my brows, but I'm not going to just because I don't want to have too done of a brow look. Okay, and that's it for my review of the Anastasia Dip Brow Gel. Final thoughts are I think this product is amazing. I think it might be life-changing. I definitely like this better than the Benefit Gimme Brow, which used to be my ride or die, the Glossier Boy Brow, which I never really thought was that amazing. I think this has better hold, better color payoff, and can definitely actually fill in your brows with just a gel. If you're like me and you've struggled to actually be able to fill in your brows with just a gel, I always see people do that and I'm like, this isn't working for me. I'm even ordering like a darker brown shade of the gel and it's still not like filling in my brows and making them look done. I would just always use a tinted brow gel on top of a pencil, and then it's like, what's the point? You might as well just use a nice pencil and then just set it with a nice clear brow gel. So if you're like me and you've always had that problem, then this is a product I would definitely recommend. It definitely works really well for me. I'm super like in love with it. I love the packaging. It's a nice, quick, easy brow product. And I think if you're trying to cut your brow time down, then this is a product for you. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this honest brow product review. As always, I'm uploading 2 days a week on Monday and Thursday, so please subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments down below if you like this kind of video or if there's any other products you'd like to see me review, and I'll see you next time.